I don't know what the hell that means, but I guess it's important. What's good, guys and gals? It's me, JT, and we are back today with another video, and I am back today with a little bit of something different. I know I'm not the only guy in the world that has looked at and reacted to the disassembly of the PlayStation 5, but I'm going to be giving that a good look today and doing sort of a reaction, but looking at the disassembly of this console for the very first time. As you guys and gals know, the PS5 is going to be my console of choice for this generation, but I've also been looking at the Xbox and seeing what it's been doing, and I'll make a future video on my thoughts on that because the Xbox is actually poking through, showing a lot of things, but we've all had our eyes on the PlayStation 5 and we're trying to see what the UI looks like, we're trying to see what the inside of the console looks like and how the console performs, and generally we are just looking at the console trying to figure out what's inside of it, what makes it run, and how it's engineered. I'm very excited to see this video. I haven't watched any of this video at all. This is going to be a complete new breakdown for me. I'm not that big of a tech head when it comes to gaming consoles. I may know something about graphics cards and the basic storage capacities, but I'm really interested to see how they built this system, what this system is comprised of, and if it allows for good airflow and a lot of capabilities that don't allow it to overheat and stay quiet during gaming. But I've rambled on for far too long. Let's get into the reaction of the video and let's see what's inside this PS5. Okay, looks like we've got the PS5 Teardown going on here.
PlayStation 5 です。サイズは幅 104mm、高さ 390mm、奥行き 260mm と
It's a big
PS4 より
console.
一回り大きくすることにより、
This console is
処
by
理能
far
力
like
や静音性の面で飛躍的な性能向上を実現しました。
this is the biggest gaming console
フロ
ever.
ント側には USB Type-C ポートとハイスピード USB 対応の Type-A ポート、
Okay, so USB ports.
リア側にはスーパースピード USB 対応の
So USB
Type-A ポートを
2.0
2つ、
or no 3.0.
LAN ポート、HDMI ポート、電源端子を搭載しています。
Okay, so the basics for the back of the system. Not bad,
フロ
not
ント
bad.
側の2列が吸気口です。リア側はすべて排気口になります。ベースを外します。
Okay, so this base here
縦置きの時はコインネジで固定されています。
looks like it's removable. I wonder if we can place that on any other. Oh yeah, it looks like you can place it on any other part of the system. That's pretty cool because you can like
外したネジ
latch
は
it.
スタンドの中に収納できます。で、このキャップを固定しておきます。
Ah, just to make it look
横置き
better.
にするときはベースを回転させてください。
Nice. So everything is
このマ
secure.
ークに合わせて
Yeah,
ベー
like
ス
look.
を差し込んでください。
So you can like put it on its side if you really wanted to do that. Because I know a lot of people like putting their systems like horizontally. So that's really cool. I like that. I was afraid that it wouldn't have that
両
option.
側の白いパネルはお客様自身で取り外しが可能です。後ろの角を持ち上げてスライドすると外せます。
Oh, so it's that easy. Damn. Okay.
こちらも後ろの角を持ち上げてスライドします。
This could be very upgradable. I was afraid it was going to be like a Apple type of situation.
ここに冷却用のファンが内蔵されています。両側から大量の空気を吸い込みます。
Okay.
PS5 では2箇所にダストキャッチャーを設けました。
That's good.
ダストキャッチャーに溜まったホコリはこの2箇所の穴から掃除機で吸い出すことが
That's
可能で
great.
す。
So it makes cleaning it like super easy too. I like that.
将来の拡張ストレージ用として PCIe 4.0 に対応した M.2 インターフェースを搭載しています。
I don't know what the hell that means, but I guess it's
ここから
important.
PlayStation 5を分解していきます。
Okay. So far, I like the build of this system. I like how a lot of things are customizable. Like, you could definitely take a lot of the pieces off from the PlayStation 5 and swap it with your own custom pieces. And they give you the ability to really just store a lot of the pieces. Like, adding that tiny... Oh, shit. Hold on. Adding that tiny part where you can put it in there just to make the PS5 look whole looks really
直
good.
径 120mm、厚さ 45mm の両面吸気の大型ファンを搭載しています。
That's a big fan.
ケースを外します。
And there are a lot of layers to this too. I was afraid it was gonna be like an Apple system. Because usually with Apple, you can't really do much customization on the inside. You have to leave that to the Apple
ウルトラ
representatives and
HD ブルーレイ
manufacturer.
のドライブユニットです。
Blu-ray, of
ド
course,
ライブ
because
ユニ
it's
ットは
Sony.
板金ケースで完全に覆い、さらに二重のインシュレーターでマウントすることにより、ディスク回電時の起動音と振動も低減させています。
They even took apart the Blu-ray disc, bro.
次に Wi-Fi 6 と Bluetooth 5.1 の
So it's
ア
like
ンテナにつなが
Wi-Fi
るケーブルを
and
外します。
Bluetooth right there, so you can connect your controllers via Wi-Fi and to the internet. That's really cool. There's a little chip for it, I guess.
シールド板を外します。
I think it's really cool seeing these systems getting taken apart. I'm a tech head, not like a tech head on like the know-it-all basis, but I just like seeing the inside of our new generation consoles and our old consoles too. It's interesting to see what makes a device tick, you know? So I'm very happy to see this coming out from Sony. It was a good move. A lot of people have been wondering what's inside of the PS5. Look at that motherboard. Holy moly. Wow.
CPU は8コア16スレッドで最大 3.5GHz で駆動します。
So it's using the Ryzen
GPU
CPU.
は最大 2.23GHz で駆動し、10.3TFLOPS を実現します。
Okay.
メモリーは GDDR6 を8個搭載し、
8
バンド幅
GDDs.
は最大で毎秒 448GB です。
Okay.
ストレージは HDD に代わり 825GB の SSD をオンボードで実装しています。
So it's using SSD. We knew that.
カスタムの SSD コントローラーにより、読み込み速度は生データの転送速度で毎秒 5.5GB と高速化され、ゲームのロード時間を大幅に短縮しています。
So that's Sony's hidden weapon right there. Their hidden SSD.
PS5 の SoC は小型の台を非常に高いクロックで動作させています。このため、シリコン台の熱密度が非常に高くなり、SoC とヒートシンクの間に挟む TIM と呼ばれる熱伝導材の大幅な性能アップが必要でした。
Okay. Interesting.
PS5 では長期で安定した高い冷却性能を実現す
Liquid
るため、
metal
この
as a
器具に
cooling source.
液体金属を採用しました。我々は2年以上前からこの液体金属を採用するための準備をしてきました。
Wow.
考えうるありとあらゆる試験を実施し、採用に至っています。
That's very new. You usually see like, I don't know if it's the same for PCs, but PCs usually have
こ
a
れが
thermal paste.
PS5 のヒートシンクです。
Look at the heatsink. Damn, it looks golden. Okay.
PS3 や PS4 と同じくヒートパイプを使っていますが、形状やエアフローの工夫により、ベーパーチャンバーと同等の性能を実現しました。
It's really cool.
これが定格 350W の電源ユニットです。
The power supply. Okay. 350 watts. Cool. I think that's basically it.
これが PlayStation 5の全部品です。
Alright. I think that's it. Yep. PlayStation 5 right there. Unboxed. I got a couple of thoughts on it.
PlayStation.
Okay, so there it was. That was a very big video talking about the PlayStation 5 there, breaking apart all the little bits and pieces of the PlayStation 5. And it was a very interesting experience. Now, again, I'm not a big tech head on the level of being able to name each graphic card and each CPU and everything like that, but there is definitely a lot there to behold. You know, there's a custom CPU design, you know, not custom CPU, it's a custom SSD that will allow games to run a lot faster. We saw that with Ratchet and Clank, how you could instantly jump between the dimensional worlds. That would make it seem a little bit impossible if you were playing on a previous console. So that looks very cool. I'm very excited for that. It doesn't look like that's an SSD that could be easily exchanged or swapped just like you would with like a PC edition type of deal there. So it seems like we're locked to that SSD, but I don't think that that's going to be a very big problem when it comes to playing games on the PlayStation 5. I think the one big thing that shocked me the most about the PlayStation 5 is that it's very, very openable, and you can open the console, get to it, clean where you need to clean, especially when it comes to dust, and just really explore the inner depths of the system. Now, of course, taking apart the whole system as a newbie, which might be a bad idea for me, could could definitely lead to a lot of errors in the coding for the system. You know, it could definitely break a lot of things. There are always going to be fragile things inside of a console, but it seems to be a lot easier to get inside of these consoles. And I think that's going to be a very good thing when it comes to repair guys, because they're going to need to get in these consoles. They're going to need to do it, especially if they're a third party that isn't working with Sony and hasn't developed this system over the years to see where the errors might pop up. It's going to be very easy for those guys especially to fix the wrongdoings of these systems if they have like a day one error, or to just fix these issues like water damage, spills, bad electrical connections over time as well. I said it a lot in the video, but I was afraid that Sony would go the Apple route of doing things, since they seem to have a very cocky lead by allowing the system to have all of these massive expansions, massive pushes, but not allowing the system to be fully cracked open and making it difficult for the end user to open the system and maybe diagnose or upgrade certain things inside of the console. So it's good to see that Sony is allowing that, and with the simple pop of two sides, you can really get in the console there. Other than that though, I don't know if I should be too surprised about the PS5's interior design. I mean, of course it's gonna be what every other console looks like. It's obvious they spent a lot of time working on this console. You know, they have something called liquid metal that they're using to help cool the CPU, cool a lot of the internals of the system to help it perform better in a long experience of time. And it said that they took 2 years to sort of build the idea, test it out, and push it into the final implementation of the console. So I'm very interested. This is going to be a very interesting console generation so far. There's a lot of cool things packed inside the PS5, and as the end consumer, I am very excited to see what performance this console has to go up against, especially when it has to go up against the Series X and maybe along the lines of Switch Pro. We don't know anything about that, but it's going to be interesting seeing specifically the Series X and the PS5 compete against each other in the market for the battle of the strength in consoles. There are a lot of people talking about how the Series X has a lot of benefits that the PS5 doesn't, but we've seen that occur, and we've seen a lot of games come out from previous Sony consoles that have far defeated the Xbox as well. But we've also seen the same side when it comes to Xbox 2, so it's really just a tiebreaker match right now for what's going on. The market at the end of the day is going to show off the results, and it's going to show off which console is actually doing better in performance and in gameplay when it comes to taking the games off the shelves and playing them as they release. I know that was a lot of mumbo jumbo. I know you guys and gals heard a lot coming from me, but I'm very excited about this generation. You know, I'm going to start speaking a lot more about consoles on the channel today. My personal thoughts when it comes to either Microsoft or Sony standpoint, talking a lot more about the PS5 because we are nearing its release next month. So I'm very excited to get these videos rolling out, and I hope you all enjoyed this video here. It's a little bit different, you know, sitting back a little bit, relaxing, not going to be too edited because it is a reaction video. So yeah, there's that. But if you guys and gals like this video and you want to see more, make sure to hit that like and the subscribe button, and tell me what you think about this teardown of the PS5 down below. I would love to hear that. Thank you guys and gals for watching, and peace out.